Hi, and welcome back. My name's Julia, and I just wanted to share some things today that I've learned that I want to teach you so that you don't make some of the same mistakes that I have and have failures. Because if you're trying to be a gardener and you have failures, you tend to want to give up. So I don't want that to happen to you. So this year I was in a rush and I was in the store and I'm like, oh, I need to start some cold weather crop seeds. It's, about time to do that. And I picked up our Dollar General, which is not the best place to buy something like this. In a rush, I picked up this potting mix, a seed starting potting mix. Do not buy this to start your seeds because it's not good and it doesn't have things in it that you need to get your seeds germinated well. So I planted my seeds in this and I had a terrible germination rate and everything died. It just didn't have the nutrients in the soil that it needed. It looks like dried fibers and it's just not what you want. So what I ended up doing is pouring all that out into this container because I'm going to pour it into my chicken coop and let them deal with it, and dig it into the soil and turn it into good soil. I have chickens in a chicken coop and we put wood chips in there every single year. So what I did is I went out. It was right there in my backyard. I didn't even occur to me for some reason, and I got some compost from the wood chips that had broken down and planted my seeds in that. And within 2 days, I have had a great germination rate. The seeds look healthy. They look great. They're growing. I haven't had to add any fertilizers or anything. The soil is good and healthy. So, what I would recommend is either finding some compost or you can go online on Amazon and you can buy something called Vermont compost. There's good soil at different stores called, I think it's Fox Farm or something Frog. I can put some pictures up, as I'm talking about them. Um, for, for better soils, you don't want to use a seed starting mix like that doesn't have good nutrition in the soil to help your seedlings grow. Another thing that will help you be successful if you're starting seeds indoors, if you don't have a greenhouse. My first year, I put all my seeds in front of the window that's actually on the other side of me. And I was like, oh, this is great. It's like a window box. I'll set the seeds there. They did not do well. They got very leggy, and the seeds just kind of eventually died, and they didn't have the sunlight that they needed to grow and be healthy. So last year, I invested in grow lights for my plants, and it was a wonderful decision. Now, you do not have to do this in an expensive way. I went on Amazon. Bought a metal shelf that came with grow lights, and I believe it was around $150. I haven't checked on the price of that this year, but you can buy a really cheap shelf or build one and put up shop lights, just like you could buy at Lowe's or Home Depot or even Harbor Freight. They have some stuff at a good price. You could probably even buy good price shelving at Harbor Freight. So I would recommend finding grow lights. You can do some research and find what the best kind of grow lights are if you're going to buy them like that. But I just bought a pre-made shelf that has like 5 shelves with grow lights on every shelf, and I had great success with seed starting last year. And it gave me a confidence boost that told me I can do this, because I felt like I was going to fail when I started them before. Um, so I'll pop a clip in of the shelf that I got and kind of show you the seedlings that I started with my compost that are under my grow light. So now it is time to start peppers. Peppers have a slow germination rate and they grow slower. So you will want a heat mat for your peppers to kind of get them started. They like the heat. So you can get those heat mats that go underneath your plants at a really good price on Amazon as well. Um, I love to use these little clear cups that I get at the store. They're really cheap. And then I didn't bring it in here, but you could either use a cookie sheet I actually do have the cells that have the little tray underneath. I bought those really cheap on Amazon, and you can, put the cups in the cells because you want to bottom water everything. Or you can, buy pre-made kits on Amazon. So however you want to do it, you could go as expensive as you want and shop at like Baker Creek or something for all their cool stuff. I do look at that stuff often, but it's expensive. Or you could just buy some cups. I take some really sharp scissors and I just poke 3 holes on the bottom of each cup so that water can get into them from the bottom, and I just plant my stuff. So I have some compost right over here from my chicken coop that I'm just going to fill each cup with. I'm actually going to go get some gloves. I'm going to put on some gloves so I don't get soil all in my fingernails. And the thing about this is you might want to take and you want to make sure your soil is damp when you're doing this. And you might want to take and sift it through some mesh or something so that you could get a lot of the big chunks of wood chips or whatever out. And that's with any soil that you either buy from the store or my compost that I've gotten from the backyard. There are some bigger size wood chips that if a wood chip gets on top of your seed will not be able to grow. I'm just going to fill up a few of these. I have all of my pepper plants out, or my pepper seeds out, and I use this, it's a photo box, and you could store photos in it, and inside of this box has the little clear things that you could put your seeds in there. And I love to store my seeds in here, and you can find these anywhere, and a lot of retail places carry them. Walmart, like a lot of the craft stores like Michael's and places like that carry them, and oftentimes they put them on sale. So they're a great resource to keep your seeds in. Keeps your seeds dry too. I've actually had my seeds get wet before and they ruined, so I had to throw some seeds out. So we're just going to fill these, and then I will go through and open these peppers. I wanted to get some Anaheim peppers and some shishito peppers, but I have not purchased them yet. I usually buy my seeds from M.I. Gardener. He has a great price on the seeds. It's usually about $2 for a packet of seeds. But a lot of his seeds are sold out, so I wasn't able to snag them up in time. Okay. So I'm going to use this little tool that I got with one of my kits. I don't even remember. And poke a little hole in here. Make sure there's no wood chips in the way. For our seeds. And let's see, we've got some regular green peppers and some colorful ones. I'm going to plant all 5 of these with the color mix, the bell pepper color mix. So I'm just going to put 1 seed in each. 5 plants is a lot. So I do want quite a bit of bell peppers that I can put up in the freeze dryer or into the freezer, and I have not had very good luck growing bell peppers, so maybe this year will be my year. So I'm just going to put 1 seed in each one, and I'm going to put the soil over those seeds. This soil is already very moist, so I'm not going to water this right now. And then of course I'm going to take a label and write on it and put 1 in every single cup. And then I'm going to put these under a warm mat in my grow room under a grow light. Well, they don't need the grow light yet until the plants start coming up, but I'm going to put these on the warming mat, and hopefully we'll have some peppers germinate here in the next few days. So thank you guys for being here with me today as I talk about these things. I hope that some of the things that I talked about today brought you value, and I hope you guys have a great day.